all and welcome to the next video of module 10, which is AWS Advanced Networking. And today we are going to discuss very important topic, that is VPC peering. What is VPC peering? So VPC peering is when we are connecting two VPC or more than two VPC, and the private connectivity of those VPC is called VPC peering. So let's understand what is VPC peering, when can we do VPC peering, when we cannot do VPC peering. There are n number of questions which I'm going to discuss, and it is very important topic for your certification exam. So let's talk, and we'll do a lab also. So after this video, we'll be doing a lab on VPC peering. So let's start with VPC peering. So what exactly VPC peering is? So let's say I have one VPC. So I have one VPC. So I'm making one VPC. And the name of this VPC is, let's say, Geeks VPC, having CIDR 192.168.0.0/16. And I have another VPC. The name of this VPC is, let's say, Geeks VPC 2. Fine. And having a CIDR 192.168.0.0/16. So I'm having two VPC. Now the question is, can I peer? Can I connect these two VPC? So my first question is, so I'm writing the questions in for you. So my first question for you all is, can we connect two VPC? Two VPC. Now both the VPC have same CIDR 192.168 and 192.168. So can we connect two VPC with same CIDR, with same, or overlapping? Overlapping. So kindly make a note of it. Overlapping. CIDR. Now you know all these things. So the question is this. So if two VPC have a same CIDR, or let's say if they have an overlapping CIDR, let's say it's 24. So obviously it is, range is not same, but somewhere it has 65,000 IPs, it has 256 IPs, but it is coming under that only. So can we make a peering connection? So let me give you the answer of it. So let's say it is 16 only. Now if this is a VPC, 100% one resource here will get IP from this range only. So let's say a resource get IP 192.168.3.9. Again, this VPC is also having the same CIDR. 100% one resource will get a IP from this range only. And let's say this resource also get the same IP, 100%, because IPs are repeated. Now CIDR is repeated with same IP. Now we are making a peering connection between two. Now if a traffic need to transfer to a IP this, so how will that traffic will be transferred? Now because there are two devices having the same IP, so there will be a clash. So in that case, can we connect two VPC with same CIDR? Answer is no. Big no. So I'm circling that. Big no. So two VPC cannot be peered if they have same CIDR. Second, my second question is, can VPC have transitivity in peering? So this is my second question. Now what is the meaning of it? So let's say, can we connect two VPC with overlapping CIDR? Answer is no. So let's make it correct. So let's make it 10.0.0.0. Can I make a peering connection? Answer is yes. Two VPC with different CIDR can be peered. Answer is perfectly correct. And we are going to see all these things practically. Now second question is, can VPC have transitivity in peering? Or can there be a transitivity in peering? So transitivity means if A is equal to B and if B is equal to C, then we say that C is equal to A. So mathematics says this. This is called transitivity. Now I'm asking the same question from you, is if A is paired with B, that A is having a peering with B. Now VPC B, so VPC A is pairing with VPC B, VPC B is pairing with VPC C. Can we say that A is automatically then paired with C? Like if A is equal to B, first statement, so it's a first statement. and second statement is B is equal to C, then 100% C is equal to A. Fine. Now same thing I wanted to say, that if A is paired with B and B is paired with C, can we say that A is also paired with C in this case? So let's understand practically. Now if A is paired with B, so let's say it has a CIDR 192.168.0.0/16. Let's say B is having a CIDR 10.0.0.0/16. So can we do a peering? 100%, because two CIDRs are different. Now B has CIDR 10.0.0.0/16 and C has CIDR 192.168.0.0/16. Can we pair B and C? 100%, because B and C are different. But now can there be a pairing between A and C? 100% no, because A and C have same CIDR, and we have discussed in step 1 in question number 1, it cannot be done. So can VPC have a transitivity in pairing? Answer is perfectly no. So there is no transitivity supported. So please make a note of it. No transitivity supported. For second thing. Third question. So we are going to see all these things practically. Make a note of it. Now the third question, let's say VPC, Geeks VPC 1 is in Mumbai and Geeks VPC 2 is in, let's say, North Virginia. Now you know all the regions. Can we make a connection between two VPC in different region? So can we pair two VPCs in different regions? What do you say? Answer is perfectly yes. So we can pair two VPC in different region, but condition is same. They should have a different CIDR. So CIDR should be different. So if they have a different CIDR, it hardly matter whether they are in same region or whether they are in different region, we can pair them. Fine. Now let's go and talk something more. Now this VPC, Geeks VPC, is in account 1. That is AWS account 1. And this Geeks VPC 2 is in another AWS account. Let's say account 2. Now second question, last question is, can we pair two VPCs in different accounts, or I should write fully AWS account? Answer is perfectly yes. So please make a note of it. Two VPC can be paired in different account if they are, but condition is again same. They should not be having a same CIDR or overlapping CIDR. So please make a note of this. This is something which is very, very important. Fine. Now, if you have got to know about these 4 questions, now we are going to understand how we do a peering. So let's start. So let me remove all these things. So I'm starting with new further discussion on VPC peering, which is again an important thing. So let me remove all those things. So now one VPC act as a requester who is trying to make a VPC connection with another VPC, and another VPC will act as acceptor. Fine. Now requester and acceptor. Now when they are paired, so they'll be making peering. So let's say when they'll be peering, so we'll make a peering connections. So let's say we are making a peering connection, and their peering connect, we are giving a name of peering connection at, let's say, Geeks peer. So it's Geeks peer is a peering connection name. Let's say they both are friends. Now they are friends because of Geeks peer. Fine. So it's just like when I'll meet one of you somewhere in mall, in public place. Let's say if I'll meet one of you somewhere, then what will happen? So we'll talk to each other, but once we are leaving, so we'll share our contact details so that in future, if we want, we can talk. So exactly in the same sense, now we are going to maintain a proper route table. So what exactly you can do? So you have to maintain a proper route table. So if I talk about Geeks VPC 1, let's make it Geeks VPC 1. So I'm creating a route table for Geeks VPC 1. So just creating a route table of VPC 1. So you know route table has one entry. One entry will automatically be there. So one is columns are target, and destination. Now I'm making a route table for geeks VPC 2. So this will also have a route table having two columns. One is called target and one is called destination. Now, what exactly we are going to do? So one entry will be there automatically, that target local, and destination this 192.168.0.0/16, and one entry here local. Local it will talk 10.0.0.0/16. Now this VPC requester will have address of acceptor, while acceptor will have address of requester. Only then they'll be peering, no, only then they'll be talking. So let's talk for requester. So requester will have a address of acceptor. What is the address cider of accept? 10 dot. So 10.0.0.0/16. Now via GeekSphere. So we are going to learn all these things GeekSphere. So let me write like this, GeekSphere. So we'll make a peering connection and we'll select GeekSphere. Now same thing here. So acceptor will has, so what is requester cider? 192.168.0.0/16, and then here it will have a cider. So it will have a via GeekSphere. So now peering is done. So peering is done when you maintain a proper route table, only then peering is done. So this is what peering was all about. So what is VPC peering? What are different questions comes on VPC peering? And how route tables are maintained. This all things we are going to see in the next video practically. So in next video, we'll watch what is VPC peering, when there are overlapping VPC, can we make them, can't we make them? All these things we are going to see in the next VPC, in next video on practical demonstration of VPC peering. So at last, I'll only be saying thank you so much for watching. Be in touch. So we are coming up with a very new video, a very good video on VPC peering lab. Thank you so much.